Imagine a world where the subtle signals of desire are shrouded in mystery, where the unspoken language of attraction dictates the course of human connection. What if the very person sitting across from you is sending a powerful message, a silent plea for intimacy, and you are completely oblivious? This isn't a scene from a suspense movie. It's the reality for many men navigating the complex dance of romantic relationships. Today, we will unlock the secrets, the hidden codes of female desire that are often overlooked, putting you ahead of most men in the dating world. But be warned, some of these signs might just reveal what you've been missing. Prepare yourself, because what you are about to learn will change the way you understand the opposite sex in relationships forever. Many believe that women are less direct than men when expressing their sexual desires. While they enjoy the intimacy of relationships just as much as men do, they often feel vulnerable when expressing such feelings. This reticence may also stem from the idea that subtle signals create a stronger sense of connection, where feeling desired can feel sexier than expressing outright interest. Women tend to favor an indirect method of communication when it comes to romantic feelings for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's societal expectations, sometimes it's their own comfort level, or it could be that they want to gauge your feelings before risking outright rejection. Subtlety also allows women to maintain an aura of mystery and allure, which can be far more intriguing for potential partners. This subtle approach creates a difficult problem, especially for men who often struggle to read these delicate signals. The range of signals can vary greatly. It can include anything from prolonged eye contact to light touches, all the way to complex body language and even specific conversational cues. All of these signs require a keen sense of awareness to interpret accurately. Missing these signals at the right moment can lead to missed opportunities and potential misunderstandings. It's a real problem, and it can lead to a man being labeled just another friend and not a romantic prospect. According to studies, up to 90% of men struggle to accurately read the nonverbal cues that women use to express attraction. This is more than just a simple misunderstanding. It can cause real frustration for both people, ultimately hindering the chance for a deeper and more intimate connection. To move past these hurdles, it's vital that men learn about the various signs of sexual attraction that women display. Knowing these indicators allows for the ability to respond appropriately, fostering mutual feelings of desire and attraction. These signs can range from extended eye contact, playful teasing, and more obvious actions like physical closeness and mirroring. Recognizing and responding to these cues is key to going from friendship to a romantic relationship, creating a foundation for deeper intimacy and understanding. There are resources available to help men with these complex social interactions. For instance, videos like this one can provide insight into the subtle yet clear signs that a woman is ready for a more intimate relationship. Experts can show us these foolproof signals that women give when they want to take a relationship to a more intimate level. So let's begin to uncover the secrets, to learn what most men overlook. By being more aware of just these 5 key signs, men can become more skilled at reading the language of attraction. This will enhance your chances of creating a more meaningful and passionate connection with the women in your life. Sign number 1, constant physical touch, deep dive. Number 1 on our list is constant physical touch. Physical touch is one of the most obvious indicators of sexual attraction and a strong sign of desire. When a woman is attracted to a man, she will likely begin initiating physical contact in various ways. She may touch his hands, legs, or face. This behavior shows she feels safe, comfortable, and drawn to him. As her sense of confidence and security grows in your presence, her desire to be physically close increases, intensifying the emotional and sexual attraction. This subconscious response often manifests as gentle touches, showing a genuine interest and desire. Initially, physical contact can be very subtle and seem casual. It could be as simple as brushing her fingers against yours during a conversation, or lightly touching your arm while sharing a joke. These innocent gestures are her way of testing the waters, gauging your response and building a connection. Each touch, no matter how slight, is a stepping stone in creating a deeper level of intimacy and attraction. As you become more comfortable, the frequency and intensity of these touches will also grow. She may start touching your arm more often, perhaps while laughing at your jokes, or making a point during a conversation. This behavior is a clear indication that she feels a connection and is more comfortable with physical closeness. It's a natural progression from lighter touches to more significant and prolonged contact. When a woman feels a heightened sense of attraction, these touches will become more intimate. She may place her hand on your thigh during a conversation or gently caress your chest or neck. These gestures are far more deliberate and signal a deeper level of desire and attraction. Such intimate touches are a strong indication of a deep physical and emotional connection and her desire to be closer to you. Touch is also a powerful form of communication, often conveying emotions that words cannot. When a woman uses touch to express her attraction, it is a non-verbal form of communication that is more telling than spoken words. This form of communication is often more genuine and heartfelt, showing true feelings and desires. Research shows that touch greatly increases the feeling of connection and intimacy between people. Studies suggest that physical touch releases oxytocin, called the love hormone, which fosters bonding and attachment. This is why touch is a vital part of developing romantic and sexual relationships. It's worth noting that everyone's comfort level with touch varies, and not all physical contact indicates sexual attraction. But when combined with other signs of interest and attraction, frequent and intentional touching is a powerful indicator of her desire. Paying attention to these signs is key to truly understanding her feelings and intentions. So, when a woman frequently touches a man, especially more intimate areas, it's a powerful sign of sexual attraction and desire. This behavior shows growing comfort and confidence in your presence and desire to create a deeper physical and emotional bond. Understanding and reciprocating these signals is key to fostering mutual attraction and strengthening the bond. Sign number 2, discussions about intimacy deep dive. The second sign is that she always talks about intimacy. When a woman feels a strong sexual attraction toward you, one of the biggest indicators is how often she brings up intimate topics in conversation. This behavior is not random. It's a deliberate attempt to gauge your interest, build a connection, and spark fantasies about being intimate together. She might subtly or overtly bring up topics related to intimate experiences, preferences, and desires. She might ask questions like, "What's the craziest place you've ever had sex?" Or "What are some of your wildest fantasies?" These questions serve a dual purpose: understanding your intimate preferences and planting the idea of being intimate with her. During these conversations, she might also share details about her own intimate life. She could mention how long it's been since she last had sex, or talk about her favorite positions and fantasies. This openness is a very strong sign of her comfort with you and her desire to create an environment where intimacy is talked about openly. By sharing these personal details, she is trying to spark your interest and create a mutual sense of vulnerability and trust, vital for a deeper connection. Statistics show that open communication about sexual desires is linked to higher levels of relationship satisfaction. A study in the Journal of Sex Research found that couples who discuss their sexual preferences and fantasies report higher levels of intimacy and satisfaction. When a woman initiates these kinds of conversations, it's likely that she is building a foundation for a potential intimate relationship. She wants to ensure there's compatibility and that you are both comfortable discussing your desires. Also, these talks allow her to test the waters, seeing how you react. If you engage positively and share your own experiences, that tells her that you're interested and open to a deeper connection. Conversely, if you are uncomfortable, she might assume you are not on the same page in terms of attraction. It's important to know that these conversations go beyond mere curiosity. When a woman talks about intimate topics, she is trying to create an emotional and mental space where sexual attraction can thrive. By discussing fantasies and experiences, she is encouraging you to think about her in a sexual way. This mental stimulation is a powerful tool in building attraction. Research also shows that sexual communication is key to satisfaction. A study from the Archives of Sexual Behavior found that couples who talk openly about sex often have better experiences. This emphasizes the need for such conversations in a fulfilling sexual relationship. Another key thing to consider is how specific she is in these conversations. For example, If she talks about how long it has been since she had sex or goes into detail on favorite positions, it's likely that she is showing her sexual availability and interest. This level of openness is often saved for someone she feels attracted to, and someone she trusts enough to share this level of personal information. Therefore, when a woman talks about intimate topics, it's a sign of her sexual interest. She is using these talks to check compatibility, build trust, and spark your imagination about being intimate with her. Recognizing these conversations and being engaged will help you understand her intentions and possibly lead to a deeper, more fulfilling connection. By being open and honest about your desires and experiences, you can build a strong foundation for a very satisfying relationship. Intimacy isn't just physical. It's the act of connecting with someone so deeply you feel you can see into their soul. This quote sums up what it means to be intimate. When a woman guides a conversation toward intimacy, it isn't simple talk, but an attempt to connect on a deeper level. This means that she is trying to form a deeper bond, going past the surface level of just being acquaintances or friends. These conversations about intimate matters are a way to foster a deeper connection that is both physical and emotional, showing her interest in building a relationship based on mutual understanding and desire. When she asks about your intimate life, it is not just to understand your experiences, but to create a space where you both can share and explore your desires openly. This is often a sign before intimacy, as it builds a foundation of trust and vulnerability. By doing this, she invites you to imagine scenarios where you could fulfill these fantasies, deepening the emotional and sexual connection. Sign number 3, Intimate Gestures Deep Dive. Number 3 on our list involves intimate gestures. Decoding a woman's attraction toward a man often involves interpreting body language and subtle gestures, which communicate her thoughts and desires more than words alone. Even if she tries to hide her feelings, her actions often show much about how she feels inside. When she's attracted to you, her body language will become more relaxed and welcoming. She might lean in closer during conversations, maintain prolonged eye contact, and smile more. These subtle but important changes in behavior show her growing comfort and interest in you, showing her desire to build a deeper connection. Physical touch is a strong way to see how attracted she is. Starting with a light touch of her hands or arms can give you feedback. A positive reaction, like her leaning into the touch or returning with a touch, means she's comfortable and secure with you. Moving to more intimate areas, such as lightly touching her legs or shoulders, can further that connection. If she responds well, with no sign of discomfort, it shows that she enjoys your closeness and may be interested in more intimacy. Research shows the importance of nonverbal cues in showing attraction. Studies in psychology and interpersonal communication show how much of human interaction comes from body language, often showing more than words. Research in the Journal of Nonverbal Behavior emphasizes how gestures and movements are key to showing attraction between people. Understanding these nonverbal cues can give deep insights into romantic interactions, guiding your responses. However, if a woman removes your hand or shows discomfort when touched, it might mean a lack of reciprocal attraction or that she needs more time to build trust. Women often use subtle rejections to show their boundaries and preferences. You must respect and consider those signals for understanding in interactions. Women often use body language as a way to seduce, enhancing femininity to attract someone she wants. If attracted, a woman might unconsciously show her femininity with gestures. She might twirl her hair, caress objects like a glass or necklace, or adjust her attire to draw attention to her physical attributes. These actions are deliberate attempts to enhance allure and invite admiration. She might show more of her neck or chest, which are traditionally seen as erogenous zones. These gestures are not random, but strategic displays to enchant and entice, making a physical and emotional connection. By knowing the nuances of feminine body language, you can better interpret and respond to signs of attraction. By giving respect, attention, and appreciation for these gestures, you encourage understanding that will deepen your connection. This understanding forms the basis of trust, essential to any meaningful relationship. Paying attention to a woman's body language and gestures gives clues about her attraction and interest. By seeing how relaxed she is, how close she is, and how she reacts to touches, You can see her comfort level and if she's receptive. This can lead to confident interactions, creating a deeper connection based on understanding and attraction. By watching closely and communicating clearly, you can move through the complexities of attraction and lay the groundwork for a relationship based on respect, trust, and mutual desire. It's often said that decoding the signals of sexual attraction is a tricky thing for men to do. Understanding the subtle cues in a woman's body language can give deep insights into her level of interest and comfort. These nonverbal cues give glimpses into her emotional state, and if she is ready for deeper connections. By carefully watching for signs like long eye contact, smiling, and positive reactions to touch, you can navigate interactions with respect, building meaningful relationships. But the clarity of these signals can vary among individuals and situations. Some women might be more direct in showing their attraction, while others prefer more subtle forms of communication. Cultural backgrounds, personal experiences, and communication styles all play a role in how attraction is shown. While men should know nonverbal cues, having open and honest communication is also key to mutual understanding. So, should women try to make their attraction signals more clear, or is it up to men to interpret them with care? Your ideas are vital to our collective understanding of relationships, and if you have gotten value from our exploration so far, we invite you to like this video and subscribe. Sign number 4, Home Invitation Deep Dive. Number 4 is that she invites you to her home. Inviting a man into her home can often be a major sign of her desire for intimacy, especially if you have already been on dates where signs of attraction were obvious. When a woman invites you over for coffee, a meal, or to watch movies at her place, it is more than just hospitality. It signifies a desire for a deeper, more intimate connection. Women often only invite men they trust and feel comfortable with, showing a big step toward possibly sharing intimate moments together. Research and personal experiences show that inviting someone into your personal space, like your home, is a deliberate move to escalate a relationship. According to a survey from relationship experts, over 70% of women said that inviting a man to their home is a direct step towards initiating physical intimacy. This statistic shows the intentionality behind these invitations and that they have significant meaning in romantic relationships. Women might use subtler methods to set up intimate settings, like asking for help with tasks that require a visit to their home. This could be minor repairs, computer troubleshooting, or even walking the dog. These requests are valid reasons to spend time alone together in a private setting. It's a strategic move to be more comfortable and closer, with the chance to have deeper talks and emotional connection. In real-life cases, the invitation to her home is where attraction and trust meet. It's a gesture that shows not just comfort and familiarity, but a desire for emotional and physical closeness. By inviting you into her personal space, she implicitly communicates that she's ready to explore a deeper level of connection beyond casual dating. However, not every person or relationship is the same. Some women may be obvious in their invitations, while others may be more subtle, testing the waters of emotional and physical intimacy. Cultural norms, personal boundaries, and past experiences impact how individuals move through these situations. Understanding these nuances requires sensitivity and being aware of both verbal and nonverbal cues. Paying attention to her body language, the tone of her invitations, and the situations can give you insights into her comfort level and intentions. By being respectful, you create trust and understanding, setting the stage for a relationship built on genuine connection and shared intimacy. Therefore, when a woman invites you home after signs of attraction, it shows a big step towards deeper intimacy. It's a gesture based on trust, showing her desire to have a closer relationship with you. By reciprocating this invitation with care, you pave the way for meaningful interactions that can lead to a fulfilling and satisfying relationship. Sign number 5, Lip Focus Deep Dive. Number 5 is that she draws your attention to her lips. When a woman wants to enhance the emotional and physical connection with you, her lips become a powerful form of nonverbal communication. Psychology research shows that facial expressions, including lip movements, play a big part in showing emotions and intentions. According to studies, lip biting can show both anxiety and arousal, depending on the context and other behaviors. The attention she pays to this part of her face reveals a subtle, undeniable desire to awaken your intimate instincts. In studies conducted by various universities, researchers found that lip biting or licking can be unconscious signs of attraction, often seen in romantic settings where people want to make a deeper connection. For example, a study from Harvard University showed that these nonverbal behaviors are used often during the first stages of romantic relationships, signaling interest. The seductive act of biting her lips becomes a way to catch your attention that goes past just words. This gesture, done while looking at you, is a visual invitation that transcends language. Research from Psychology Today suggests that a majority of people find lip biting attractive, and they associate it with flirting and sexual interest. Also, a survey by the Kinsey Institute found that lip biting is a common behavior across cultures, often seen as an invitation for interaction. By biting her lips, she creates a feeling of provocation, not only showing romantic interest, but a burning desire to explore a deeper connection. Studies done by leading universities note that lip biting is often used unconsciously as a nonverbal cue to show hidden desires and intentions. According to findings in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, individuals doing these behaviors are more likely to experience heightened arousal and seek closer relationships. Lip biting becomes a provocation, a call to action to trigger your most erotic thoughts about her. Research in evolutionary psychology has found that lip biting in courtship can be a form of sexual signaling, enhancing attractiveness. Evolutionary biologists suggest that these behaviors may have roots, showing reproductive fitness and readiness for intimate engagement. As always, you must consider the context of these signals, along with other aspects of her behavior. Relationship experts state that nonverbal cues like lip biting should be looked at with verbal communication to see a person's true intentions. Dr. John Gottman advises couples to pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues, as they show emotional states and relationship dynamics. If you notice this gesture in specific situations, it's likely that she is using her lips to communicate her intimate feelings. Surveys from respected institutions show that people use nonverbal cues, like lip biting, to express subconscious emotions that they may not say verbally. Research from the University of California, Berkeley, shows the importance of nonverbal communication in romantic relationships, highlighting how it improves intimacy and understanding. Ultimately, how we interpret these signals depends on how aware we are of these nonverbal details in our interaction. Researchers from many universities say that active listening and awareness of nonverbal cues can improve communication between partners. Dr. Sue Johnson emphasizes the role of nonverbal cues in therapy, suggesting they deepen emotional connection. And so we have come to the end of our exploration into the subtle world of female desire. It's vital to remember these 5 signs. However, true understanding is not only about recognizing the cues, but it's also about responding with respect, sensitivity, and genuine interest. But here's the twist. These signals aren't a foolproof roadmap to intimacy. They are simply indicators, often subconscious, that reflect a woman's feelings in a given moment. What truly matters is the connection you build, the mutual respect you foster, and the understanding you create between you. So, pay attention to these signals, but do not forget to listen to the words she speaks and the feelings she reveals. True connection is more than just understanding the signs. It's about being present in the moment and creating space for a meaningful relationship. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you made it to the end, please write "I dare," so that we know you are serious about improving your relationships. We sincerely hope that this video has been helpful to you. If you found this video valuable, be sure to like the video and share it with others. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.